Hi, this is Mike with Hamill Fishing Concepts. Actually introducing you to the Knothead tool. Uh, it's a patented tool that we've created and designed. You might have seen it at ICAST 2016 or in the 2016 FLW catalog under new products. I'm going to tell you a little about it, and I'm going to show you something that's really unique that we worked on here the last couple months. Uh, this has actually 7 to 8 capture points, which allows this tool to be a third hand, but almost a fourth hand. So imagine tying with an extra hand out in the wind and where have you. This is phenomenal for doing all of that. If you look over here, the tool, it can be stored and taken apart. It has a place for a pair of scissors that we sell that comes separately, a boomerang pair of scissors, really good cutting scissors for a braid. But anyways, you store that in there. You just simply put the lid on. And it's stored. You can put that in a soft pack, a tackle box. It doesn't jump around. Everything's secure. I fish out of a boat 99% of the time, and so I just leave mine like this and place it in a compartment. Fits in there good. It's really built sturdy, strong, poster strong. Everything's in, really well engineered. But it has quite a few features. This clamp here is a special clamp. They can tie diverse size lines of braid to a floral mono 5 to 40 pound test and hold both lines secure. So that really locks it up. Over here we have the retainer, which has another 3 capture points on it. And that you can turn, you can use to turn under, over. And if you look at our tutorials, you'll see exactly how this clamp is used, and it really works well. This tool will tie terminals, inlines. It also turns snells. There's a capture point up here. If you watch our videos, you'll see how to snell on this tool very easy. It'll hold from small teardrop ice fishing jigs. The little hole you can't get through is just set right in your way there. So you can just put right through the hole. It really works great. And another capture point is down here, and that's what I'm going to show you today. And this here is a 5.5-inch Zara spook. Now, stick baits, spooks, they got a lot of hooks on them. Out in the wind, they're hard to turn. You get your line tangled up in here. It's really sometimes an effort. And this one here has got a snap on it, as you can see. So I like tying the San Diego jam knot to it. So I'm going to show you what this does just on this particular lure. Like I said, it'll tie many terminals, Berkeley braid, San Diego jam knot, and what have you. Now here, we got that capture. This is a bait riser. This will come out and go up to 8 inches. We got it set right now for this bait. And then down here, we capture that bait. So now it's right in the line of tie. If you see that, that is secure there. So it's not going to jump out, hook you, and it's going to give you a perfect place to turn these knots. Now most of the time I got this between my knees in the boat sitting down. We're on a flat surface, and I usually keep this in my mouth or I hook it along here where it came from. And all you do here, since it's a double, is form a loop. And you take that loop, this is fluorocarbon I'm using, and you stick that right through there and you bring that back here. Now you see that bait, how it's held there? It's not blowing around in the wind or anything. And you take your retainer and you place it right down on here. That captures that. You always want to make sure you got enough line that you can turn with. Then you come under here, you pull that there, come under this retainer that we talked about, and then turn this as many times as you like. 2, and you notice there's nothing bothering me here. I'm not touching any of the hooks. Then you bring this right back through here, take it through the middle, just like that. You're through the middle of that. You bring it back here. I sometimes lift this up. I open up my spot right here, and I stick that loop right down there. Just like that. I pull it back and I get a hold of all 3. I take that off, and then I'll just stick it back down here so I don't lose it. Take that off. I really haven't touched any hooks. The wind or nothing has bothered me. I pull all 3 of them into a slip knot. Once I got them into a slip knot, I come back here and grab just my 2 lines. I hold right here and I pull that down to there. Just like that. And I pull it tight. And then I let it go the rest of the way in. And then I come back here and I pull on my tag line. And I pull on both lines. Now, if I was out in the wind, I'd have the line wrapped around hooks. This could be up against me. I could have a mess. But now all we got to do is just cut our tags. We take this scissors we got. We cut our tags just like that. That's the loop tag. And then we cut our other single tag. Just like that. So we've never really touched it. Then all you do is you raise this capture point back up. Remove that from there. And I usually take these and I'll put them in the strain. I have a strain on both sides of this. It was designed in there, our design. And I'll strain this lure and pull that to completion. Now this is really good. Like I said, multiple terminals, multiple inline knots. An example of inlines are the double uni, the double uni, the Bob Ferran knot, every Albright you can think of, every improvement. This thing holds it solid so you can turn them. Then you take your terminals and it ties virtually slews of terminal knots. It's just unbelievable. I mean, all the capture points, you don't have to hardly ever touch your bait. I can take a jig with a pork frog on the back, stick it in here, tie my knot, and never touch the lure, never get stuck in the rubber, and it's really amazing. A few other things I can tell you about it is you take a stick bait and put it in here the same way, and you can tie the lefty cray knot in about 20 seconds to perfection. You just under-turn it, and then you put it through there and pull it down, and you're done. But, you know, these things can be dangerous. They cause a lot of trouble out there in the wind. And this tool is just remarkable. Like I said, it's almost a fourth hand. You've thought of the third hand. This is almost a fourth hand. This bait riser, the 8 capture points, that's a phenomenal tool. Take a look at it in the new product line on FLW. And look it up on our tutorials. You can go to our website at theknothead.com, or you can also see it on YouTube. Thank you for your time, and another 3 weeks and we'll be selling this thing. It's almost Christmas. We'll be selling this in January. Thank you.